troops, it is General J. Smith here with my very first LEGO Star Wars 2014 Summer Set review. And today we have, I believe, the third variant of the B-Wing. Set number 75050, ages 8 to 14, comes with 448 pieces, and will be retailing for £50 or $50, $49.99. So, yeah, this is my very first summer set, which is kind of cool. You may think it's a bit of a random one to start with, but that's just because the only ones I've got at the moment are this and the Star Destroyer, you know, for various reasons. But anyway, so at some point I want to hopefully do all of them, but, you know, it's quite an expensive line, so, you know, we'll see. But anywho, so, the B-Wing, this is actually the third variant. We've had one in the year 2000 and then in 2006. I had the 2006 one. I get the thing most people won't have a B-Wing. Partially because it's not a very well known vehicle. We did see it in episode 6, but we didn't really see anything in detail about it. We never really saw it attacking. We just saw it basically, you know, flying overhead and just little things like that. We never really saw it in detail. So not many people know very much about it. So this is probably going to be your very first B-Wing. But yeah, straight off the bat, I've got to say, it's a decent set for the price. You know, if you're considering, like, should I get this, or should I just sort of save the money, then yeah, it is worth £50. You know, it's the right pack pieces, the minifigures are very good. You know, if you want to build your rebellion, and you love the originals and all that, then this is a really good set to have, you know, to add to your collection. I will say though, I've got to be honest, I did prefer the Turn 6 one. It came with a stand and it felt a lot more bulky. This seems a bit more flimsy. You can see the wings. They're not like bricks, they're just like one plate thick. So, but anyway, so let's just actually get on to this set. We've got 3 very cool minifigures. Believe it or not, they are not new. Well, they are and they aren't. Technically speaking, the actual figures themselves aren't new per se. They're all different variants, but they're not actually particularly new, apart from, I think, this guy. But, yeah, I think we've talked enough about this set. It's pretty cool. Let's actually get on to the minifigures. Alright, so first up we have Tenum or something, whatever his name is, I don't know. Believe it or not, we did see this guy. He's not actually canon to this set. I don't think we really saw anyone with this set, but we did see him with Lando Calrissian when they were flying the Millennium Falcon. I can't believe I forgot that. Anyway, they were flying the Millennium Falcon in the Battle of Endor, you know, the space battle. So yeah, this is actually, you may be surprised to find out this is not the first version we've had him. We did get, in the Turn 6 B-Wing, another version. Sorry, I sort of lost his hat, but whatever. Anyway, so so we do actually have a previous version of this guy. I've got to say, this guy is far improved. And what it has been, like, you know, 8 years or something. So you could expect it to be far improved. Everything about it is improved. All the jumpsuit and everything is just very, very nice. See all the tubing going up into the torso. Well, some of the tubing does, some of it doesn't really go anywhere. It's kind of, you can see there, it doesn't really flow that well, but nonetheless, it's still cool. There's actually a bit of printing on the belt, so, yeah. He comes with a spanner, or wrench, I don't know, I'm not a mechanic. There you go, so, yeah, he just comes with that. He actually came with it in the Turn 6 one as well, believe it or not. Anyway, so, yeah, very nice. He does come with back printing. Kind of looks strange, kind of looks like it's way too small for him, but yeah. So there you go. Just comes with this, you can see here the red and the black gloves. So we didn't really see anything about this guy. He was kind of funny though, even though he really didn't get that many lines of dialogue, and he just spoke in his own unique language. This helmet mold, by the way, is completely new. It's not just like a repeat. I was thinking when I first saw the pictures, is this just the same as the A-Wing pilot's helmet mold, except slightly, you know, different colours? It's actually not. It is slightly, you know, different. So it's really cool the fact they remade this. It does sort of annoy me though, the fact they remade it just for this particular one figure. Yet they haven't made, you know, remade other molds for other figures. Like, for example, the clone trooper pilot isn't meant to have a fin on his helmet, if you know what I'm talking about. But he does. So they could remade that. But anyway. So there you go. He does come with 2-sided face. The first side is, I don't know, is that happy? I don't know what that is. Probably just a normal straight face. And then the other side is with his, you know, breathing mask thing, in case he goes into that space. And that's what he looks like with the helmet on. Very cool. A lot of printing on the helmet. very nice. Very nice. Lego has really improved their helmets, you know. This guy, well, I'm not sure actually. Is he the best guy of the set? Leave down in the comments, please, your thoughts. Which figure do you think is the best from this set? Because I'm not sure, really. I mean, it's kind of strange. They're all pretty cool. If you're into Rebellion, you know, and all that. But he is still very nice indeed. Just comparing him again to the old one, you can see the printing is vastly improved. So is the face. It's even a different colour. This one was just a flesh colour. This one was, I don't know, what, greenish sort of thing. I believe this is the same species as the band players in Mos Eisley's Cantina. I might be wrong, but I believe it is the same species as them. That's 10 num then. I really love the fact that he made this guy twice, because he's really funny, even though he only speaks his own language, and he just sort of, yeah, go watch episode 6, and you'll know what I'm talking about. He's just a really funny guy. But, yeah, so that is, I suppose, 10 num. Next up we have is, I believe, General Aaron Kraken or something? Aaron? I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce it. But nonetheless, I believe this is a new general. We've been getting a few more of these recently, you know, from the Rebellion. We got them, like, mostly Hoth sets and stuff. But still, it's cool to get this guy. The hairpiece is exactly the same as, I believe, who was it? I think it was Charles Palpatine in, like, the Droid Tri-Fighter from earlier this year. This is the same hair. You've just seen that before. Taking that off. He doesn't come with a two-sided face, actually, which is kind of rare these days. You'd think he would come with a double-sided face, but, you know, comes with the... And you can see his, you know, walkie-talkie, well, whatever there is. And he does come with the pouches on his legs. It's very nice. I love the way they incorporated that. He just comes with a little gun, but there's nothing really to say about that. Just, you know, a little gun. Very nice. Pretty standard. I think this, torso printing and stuff is slightly different. Because, for example, in the Battle of Hoth, in, I believe, Winter 2013, we got another guy like this who looked pretty similar, but I believe the printing is different. Very nice. You can add to your Rebellion collection. You know, got more generals. But nothing really to say about this guy. You know, you can see that the arms and the torso are two different shades of this cream sort of colour. But nothing really. You basically just, you know, what you get. You know, you get. Can't even speak now. What you see is what you get, basically. But yeah, it's kind of cool. The printing sort of goes into the belt, but you know. Printing that goes into the belt from the legs is always a bit strange with Lego, so it's a bit difficult. But anywho, but that is basically General Aaron Kraken or something. I don't know. Whatever. That's just nothing really to say about him. You know, I showed you all the printing. Yeah, really very nice there. You know, got the jacket and everything, got the belt underneath, got the. You know, and the belt and everything doesn't continue. You can sort of see that green belt there. It doesn't continue on the other side. Well, I suppose because we're wearing a jacket, obviously. Anyway, but there you go then. That is, I suppose, General Aaron Kraken? I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so next up we have the grey Squadron pilot. So, that's pretty cool. Now, I just want to point out one thing. On the box, it spells grey as G-R-A-Y. Not as in grey the colour, but as in grey sort of the name. So, that's kind of strange. You know, because, you know, you'd have like Red Squadron and Blue Squadron and all that. So, you know, you just call them the colours, you know, just sort of way of classifying them. But in actual fact, now they're calling them sort of the grey as in the name, grey, instead of the actual colour. So that's kind of weird, but okay. I'm going to go onto the printing down here and then go more up onto the... The printing on this guy is phenomenal. He has got so much printing. One of the best pilots, if not the best pilot, we have ever had in the entire Star Wars line. My word, this guy is awesome. I'm actually going to compare him, if I can find him. Oh, here he is. You can sort of see, like, the tubes are sort of similar on these two guys. Oh my days, this guy's phenomenal. There's not much more on the back, you know, it's basically the same design and things as 10 num, you know, except obviously in different colours and slightly different ways and all that. So there's not really much on the back, as I said before, it does look kind of small. Now I'm not sure why this appears sort of blue in the camera, but in actual fact this is just grey, the same exact grey we got with the B-Wing. Like it is, you can see that the same grey, same shade. My word, the printing on this is phenomenal. So awesome. Like, just, oh my days. The pouch will just cut off there, as with most Lego printing onto the belts, you know, it sort of just doesn't work very well. Very nice though, very nice. The tubing actually goes onto the belt pretty well, considering. I think it goes on pretty well. So that's very cool indeed. And then we have the face here. He's got the you know, visor sort of printed on there. That's his first facial expression. On the other side we have his more happy facial expression, or I don't know what that is. Sort of happy. That's kind of cool. So he's a very good pilot. My word, I'm tempted to say he's the best pilot from any theme within Lego Star Wars, from the Clone Wars, from anything. He is the best pilot, and you know, when you just put his helmet on, my God, this guy was cool. We actually saw him in episode 6, or at least we saw a guy with this helmet. I thought this was like the Y-wing pilot, but I don't know who had this helmet. But you can see there, you got some Star Wars language there. I think that's Star Wars language. I have no idea what that says. On there, maybe pilot or something on there. I don't know what it says. You can see the sort of lime green here. Got some more Star Wars writing. Don't know what that is. Those are symbols. Just very nice. Even like the communicator there. See that black line? That is the, you know, comlink. This guy is very good. Oh my days. He is a very cool pilot. You can sort of, well no you can't apparently. You can't really move his helmet to the side. You know, if you want to like move his head to the side, it doesn't really go that way, because it sort of, well, it goes up like that. So yeah, but it is very nice. Very nice. I'm tempted to say this is the best figure of the set. He's very good indeed. And that is our grey Squadron pilot, possibly the best pilot Lego Star Wars has ever given us. Alright, so now on to the set. Nothing much to say. Oops. My bad. I think I just shot the camera there. But I suppose I'll go into that feature then, the first one. The first one is, as we got with the winter line, we get these spring-loaded shooters. Where are they even gone? Oh, I don't know. I don't even know where it's gone now. But anyway, we do get 3 of them. It's meant to hold 2, so we get 1 spare. You can see the other ones in there. I'm not going to shoot at the camera. They are very powerful. If you've seen my, you know, there's like, if you watch my 2014 winter reviews, and in fact there's another video showing you in detail how powerful these things are, please go check those out on my channel and you'll be able to see. But yeah, so they are very powerful. The guns here are actually the exact same as we got on the old B-Wings, and they're all the old guns. You know, these days guns tend to be more advanced in sort of Lego, if you know what I mean. But these sort of the ones that, you know, they used to use like back in the olden days, where they just sort of stuck this piece on to, you know, put a gun. So that's kind of cool. Stickers wise, you've got a sticker here, you know, stickers. Yeah. And then we have this is the major gun back here. Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think all 3 of these are guns. I'm not sure which each particular one of these does, but, you know, that's kind of cool. This doesn't detach or move or anything. It just stays like so. There aren't actually that many features to this set. Less than you may think. Which is kind of surprising in a way. Obviously, the main feature being the wings do come out, as you can see on the box. They can go, that's the first angle they can go to. I don't know if you want it to go like that. Sort of like he's putting his arms in the air, you know, YMCA. Anyway, so yeah, it's meant to just go at that angle. Despite what the box says, it is actually meant to go at this angle. You know, you can fly like this as well. I can't even get in the shot, but you know, you can just basically fly like this or like this. and hence why the cockpit can turn around, which is basically the only other feature. The cockpit can turn, because you can fly it like that, or like that, or like that, I suppose, if you want to. I've never really been sure of why this feature was included. Like in the actual vehicle in Star Wars, why would you want it to be able to turn? But I don't know, whatever. So yeah, it's got these things up here. Don't know what they are. Maybe fuel cells, or I don't know, something. Got the sticker here. Got another sticker there. You've got the engines. They look pretty cool. In the old one, you could pull these back and then release them, and then something would come out the front, and it was really cool, the old one. I really missed the Turn 6 one. I've got to be honest, guys, if you want to get a B-Wing, go on eBay and get a Turn 6 one. It's not that this is bad, I want to stress that, but it's just, well, it's quite average. I've got to be honest. It's, you know. But anyway, so, if you want to get a B-Wing, get a Turn 6 one. But yeah, really, there's nothing more to say about this. Let's just go on to the cockpit. We have some stickers up here. They go all the way around. Well, apart from the bottom. This thing opens the exact same way as the Turn 6 one, where you just simply open like so. Oh yeah, these got these sort of gun things. They're kind of flimsy, you know, and they move very easily. So, but yeah, I just got that. That's a printed piece, and that's the only printed piece in the set. This is built very similarly to Turn 6 one, actually. In fact, this entire thing is very built, you know, very close to Turn 6 one. And we're just going to put the guy in. Where's our pilot? There he is. Oh yeah, by the way, he comes with a little pistol, our pilot. But you know, who cares? Lego feels the need to give everyone guns. So there you go. And there's him in his little cockpit. Stick the thing down, and there you go. Yeah, the actual size of it, it's, I think, a bit longer than the actual box. Not much longer, actually. Like, for example, the top of the cockpit to probably here is the length of the box. So it's only like a bit longer. But that is basically it. Oops. Fine, the other one. See, this is what I'm talking about. You may know that I do not particularly like these missiles because they're ridiculously easy to fire. Like, to the point where it's just, you know, you accidentally touch them, they go flying. And they go a really long distance, which I know some people may like, you know, and it's cool the fact they go longer than flick-fire missiles, but the problem is, if you like, accidentally knock it, and obviously you weren't looking where it was going, then you'll lose it, you know, and if you have a spare, but, you know. Anyway, so, we've got these two little lights there. Well, actually, they're lights. I don't know what they are. Just these little things. We've got some nice detailing, and I don't actually know what this bit is, this metal bit. Is that where the fuel is held? Is that, I don't know. So, yeah, but it's kind of cool, the detailing there. But you can see sort of these wings, well, they're kind of flimsy, I've got to be honest with you. I mean, technically speaking, like, if you actually hold them, they're not flimsy, they're not going to come off, don't get me wrong, because it's, like, attached by this hinge piece there. But, like, just the way they look, you know, they're only, like, one plate thick. In fact, they couldn't be thinner. So, they're kind of flimsy. The old one was, like, a whole brick thick, and it looks a lot cooler. So, I've got to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of this. And also the fact it doesn't come with a stand. The Turn 6 one came with a stand where you could, you know, like, put it up like this. So that's really awesome. And also, even the UCS one, that came with, like, a stand. So you could, like, put it like that angle. But now you just got to stick it sideways. Oops. Got to just, like, put it, you know, sideways down. Yeah, oh yeah, by the way, forgot to mention, comes with the brick separator. So that's kind of cool. But really, there's nothing more to say about this set. It's a good, well, it's an average set. Would I recommend it? Not particularly. Mainly because I strongly doubt you can afford every single set. So, I mean, yeah, if you've got like 50 quid spare and you don't want to spend it on, yeah, pick it up. I mean, the figures are definitely very cool. Not worth £50, but nonetheless very cool. But I would probably save your money for other stuff. Get maybe some of the battle packs from earlier this year, or maybe get some other sets like Mos Eisley's Cantina, or other things, you know. So, yeah, it's cool, and I suppose it's worth the price if you've, like, bought everything else. But other than that, I mean, apart from the fact it's not really a very well-known vehicle, if you're a major fan of the Rebellion and you want to have a ton of these, you know, if you want to, like, build up your army, then I'd recommend going on eBay to get a B-Wing. It may be a bit more expensive, but I prefer the Turn 6 one, I've got to be honest. Well, I've said that like 1,000 times now. But yeah, but that is really it. There's no other features. There's nothing. I suppose I wouldn't expect there's anything else it could do, but nonetheless. But yeah, really, let's just get on into the instruction manual then, I guess. Alrighty, so instruction manual. It's about average size. It's actually only a bit smaller than the actual box. And I just want to show you one thing. I'm just picking an instruction manual out here at random. Okay, oops, okay, sorry, hang on. Okay, here we go. So I was just trying to find an instruction manual. Anyway, alright, so you see here, we've got the win on the back of the thing. You know, everyone's been talking about it. Yeah, we've had this from basically every instruction manual ever. Nothing really to say about it. When little kids, you know, same old by the way, just that's it. You know, we've had this on basically every instruction manual ever. Looky here, no kids. We actually have robot. Is this the robot from the minifigure series? I don't know. But anyway, you know, saying, well, he's still saying win, but nonetheless. So there you go. They've replaced the kid with a robot. So that's pretty harsh. So there you go then. The very first new cover of an instruction manual. There you go. I mean, sorry, no, back cover, whatever. So there you go then. That is new cover, back cover, whatever. Alrighty. Now we've got the back here. As of every single one of these sets, we have a like little whatever this is. I don't know, thing on the back saying that, you know, every single other set from this summer line. Don't know why I can't talk today. Anyway, I have that one, and I obviously have that one. But those are the only ones I have. The next one I'll probably get with Phantom because it's the cheapest. Some of these, you know, that snowspeeder, that is going for £35. That's ridiculous. I looked in the Lego store and I was like, what? It only has, like, I don't know, well, probably like 30 or 40 more pieces than that, and that's £20. It's like the Joy Tri-Fi from earlier this year all over again. It's ridiculous. That's a really cool set. I really want to get that. I saw that on display. That's a really cool set as well. I want to get that. That looks alright. But there you go then. That's basically, you know, you've got the Yoda Chronicles down there. Got a poster inside that one, just like that one. So, can't really see that poster. On to the next page, we have the minifigures. This is all the minifigures in the summer line. Hopefully at some point I will have every single one of these. Just sort of see there. You can see the Stormtroopers, and then you have like these. I'll just want to show you actually. There you have the Stormtroopers that come in the Star Destroyer. And you have these other guys which aren't Stormtroopers, they look like Stormtroopers. Well, they sort of are Stormtroopers. Something between Stormtroopers and clones. Yeah. And also, I want to show you the very rumoured, looky here, at this bottom row, from Obi-Wan to that, we have set number 75058. And it's been rumoured that we're going to be getting a new MTT, which would be amazing. And that would actually only be the only Clone Wars, well, it's not really Clone Wars, I suppose, because they come before the Clone Wars. But let's just say it's a Clone Wars set. The only set from the originals, I mean, sorry, what am I talking about? Prequels, we've got through this entire summer line. So, yeah, that would be really awesome to get. You can see there, we get all those figures. It's been rumoured because, you know, it's going to be a Naboo set, because obviously Qui-Gon Jinn and young Obi-Wan and this guy here. I assume this is a Naboo guard or something. So, it's got to be at least something from episode 1. And we've seen a few sort of preliminary pictures in the Yoda Chronicles. There's been some little things of the like an MTT, only for a few seconds. So, you know. But there you go. An MTT would be amazing to have. You know, you got Obi-Wan is Padawan, Qui-Gon Jinn. I've never had a Qui-Gon Jinn. This Royal Guard, I think we got him like years ago. So it'd be awesome to get him again. Yeah, we've seen this guy 1,000 times, as well as him. And a new guy, who looks like he has a new head mould. Don't know what that is. Can't wait to see that. Pretty cool. Anyway, so that is the mini figures. Then we have Lego Star Wars, the Yoda Chronicles thing. Just, you know, quite a lot of pieces. 448. And there you go then. You have, what, 62 pages of build It's actually pretty quick. I've got to say, 5 numbered bags it had. 5 numbered bags. So that's quite a lot. More than you'd think. As I said before, it comes with a brick separator, as with all the larger sets. By the way, you can check down in that description for the Let's Build of this. Alright, it's got 5 numbered bags, which is quite a lot, you know, for a £50 set. That's, you know, so it did make it a lot quicker. It only took me like, I don't know, probably only a bit more than half an hour, maybe like 40 minutes or something. So it was a very quick, you know, build. But that's basically your instruction manual, a lot to it, you know. And I cannot wait to get the other set. I can't wait to open that Star Destroyer and see the poster. But yeah, that's basically the instruction manual, pretty average size, pretty average instruction manual. Alright, so onto the box now. Pretty average size box, pretty thick. Actually, it's actually fairly small for a £50 set. It's actually, yeah. For some reason, most of these boxes are quite small. Funny enough, though, the bags were not actually that much crammed in, because there was only like 5, you know, normal size bags. So we weren't crammed in. Going through the features that I said there, you know, you got the flick thing, these open. Cockpit spins, cockpit opens. And there is literally nothing else to it. You've got some dimensions there. And then an action shot from the second Death Star, which I believe is the only time we ever saw it. I don't think we've ever seen it anywhere else, apart from maybe the expanded universe. Apparently 40 centimeters high, although it doesn't actually seem that high. So, yeah, less than half a meter. We have here the action shot again. And then we have, you know, size reference, minifigures. See, what is that? General Aaron Kraken? And then we have Grey Squadron Pilot, spelt that way. So, as in Grey, as in his name is Grey. Which is kind of strange. But, okay. But there you go then. You can see there. 50, oh, it's upside down, but whatever. £50. 0.999. Okay, so, that is basically the box. Nothing really to say about it. It's a pretty simple box. What you'd expect. It is slightly smaller, but this seems to make all these boxes smaller for some reason. It's got the Darth Vader, by the way, on there, which is, you know, kind of strange. Well, it's not strange, because we had it with the winter sets. However, some of the sets, like the Ghost and the Phantom, are having, you know, the new sort of Stormtrooper on it. So, to celebrate Star Wars Rebels. So, yeah. I assume they're making the summer line more towards the originals because of Episode 7 coming out later this year. Not this year, next year. Or something, or maybe Star Wars Rebels. We've got some Star Wars Rebels sets, but the only Clone Wars set at the moment is the Jedi Scout Hunter thing. That's not really, I don't really count that as a Clone Wars set. Well, technically it is, but it's not really part of the Clone Wars. So, yeah. But anyway, so that is basically the box. Not really much to this review. Is this just conclude this review then? So then, that is my review of the B-Wing set number 75050. This is my very first summer set, and yeah, I'm glad I got it. And the main reason I got this, other than the other ones, was mainly because no one, well, I don't think anyone's reviewed this yet, and also because I want to sort of start with the bigger sets, and then perhaps move my way down to the smaller sets. And this is basically just, this and the Star Destroyer were like the only ones I can afford. So anyway, yeah, so it's a good set. It's worth the price. The minifigures definitely help. The minifigures are very good. This really is just if you are into the Rebellion, if you want, you know, to increase your originals army, and if you're a Clone Wars fan, then I would recommend just skipping out on this, because, you know, some original sets are good even if you are a Clone Wars fan. But this really isn't. Really, you're only going to want to get this if you are an Originals fan, if you want to build your Rebellion. It's not a very well-known set, you know, vehicle. It's not, I mean, it's alright. Overall, I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10. Probably, you know, which to me is pretty average. Nothing really to say about it. I'd recommend, if you can't afford every set, that you know, save your money, save £50, spend it on things you're going to want more. Perhaps spend it on more battle packs if you like the Clone Wars. Perhaps spend it on other sets you're going to like more, I don't know really, like more sizes of Cantina, that's very popular. But also, so, there you go. Really, nothing more to say about this set then. It's a good set. I would recommend it, in a way. If you have the money to spend and you've bought the other sets you want, then yeah, go pick it up. However, if you just want a B-Wing, you know, then I would recommend Turn 6 one. I personally like that run a lot more. I wish they'd given us a stand or something. or something. They've been really cool. This seems more like the 2000 B-Wing than the Turn 6 one. That one felt a lot more bulky and a lot more like a B-Wing should. And I think that might have been a bit bigger. But the figures definitely are very, very cool, including the best pilot we've ever had. So there you go then. Thank you guys for watching this, my first ever summer 2014 set review. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a like down below. Please do leave me any feedback, comments, whatever. The next set I'll be doing will be the Star Destroyer, which I personally think is very cool. And in fact, I think it's the best set of this summer line. So, and yeah. Also down in the description you'll be able to see my Let's Build of this, which is my very quick build. But that's basically it. Obviously, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see all the summer sets. Things are a little tight now. So money-wise, I'm not sure when the next set will be coming. The next set will probably be the cheapest one, like the Phantom or something. But it may be sometime before I actually get every single set done. My birthday's in September, so I might get a few then. We'll see. I don't know. But, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so there you go then. Nothing really much to say. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a very great day and continue to watch my videos. And I will see you in my next review. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye, troops.